Welcome, race fans, to week 3 of the Sim Racing Nation Historic Trans Am Series. I think this week it's going to be brought to you by, unofficially brought to you by 40 Creek Whiskey, because I've been into the sauce, so hopefully it goes well. Starting on pole tonight, we have Sierra, followed by Diablo. Third, Jersey Boy, Yan Sansan in fourth, Face Palmer fifth, Roland XTC in sixth, Cold Blue Steel in seventh, Demon Child in eighth, Schlepplock in ninth, Brakes in 10th, Old Mad Gamer, Oakstone, the Metronome, Terminator, and the Incredible Rick rounding out the top 15. And here we go. We're at Indianapolis this week on the road course, obviously. There, I have a track map for this week, so even better. Barreling down the front back straight into turn 1 at the tight little twisty section. This whole infield, except with the exception of between turn 7 and 8, is all very tight and very twisty. So I expect to see some bumping. And there we go, bumping right off the bat. Just as I say that. We will go to Sierra, who's still in first, followed very closely by Diablo. I assume that's Diablo. Let's double check that. Yes, that is Diablo. Let's go to Diablo. In that Yanko library, 69 Camaro Z28. Very nice. Third is Jersey Boy, who has made it. No, he started in third. Never mind. Go back a little further into the pack to a newcomer to the series, Cold Blue Steel. Welcome aboard, Cold Blue Steel. He's driving the number 16 1970 Chevy Camaro Z28. As they come around off turn 13 onto the front back straight to cross the start-finish line to finish flap 1. Looks like we've got the field all sort of spread out currently. Lots of room for everybody. Go back a little further into the pack and see what Oakstone is up to. Is that him drifting around? Possibly. Looks like he's got quite a bit of ride height in the back of that car. My goodness. Doing a lot of weight transfer in her anyway, that's for sure. Oh, we've got a car off in front of him. I didn't quite catch who that was. That would probably be Roland XTC. Oh, and he had started off in such a good position. From 6th down to 14th. That is not the way he was planning his race to go. As he's battling with the Incredible Wreck, who's got a little bit of lag issue by the looks of it. He's bouncing around as they come into turn 13. Falling around Schlepplock at the moment. That's a nice little battle between bunch of cars. Oh, and contact again. Who was that spinning off? Demon Child? Brakes. That was Brakes, I do believe. Yes, Brakes, and he's got a little bit of damage in his rear. That's unfortunate. It's going to be hard for him to make that gap back up. Now he's lost all that time. Old Mad Gamer. Looks like he's got a good little battle going on there with, I believe, the metronome. A little bit of bumping. Not quite sure what turn they're into. Oh, they're heading back into turn 13 again. Off of turn 12. Up to 4th position, Yan San San. That 69 Mustang. Looks like he's got a little bit of breathing room around him. Trying to keep it clean. Go back a little further into the pack where they seem to be having some more exciting battles. Back with Schlepperock in that 69 Shelby. Back to Oakstone in 10th. That looks like there's a good battle heating up there. Whole pack of them. In 11th is another newcomer. That is Terminator TJM. Welcome aboard to the series. That number 90, 69 Mustang. And it looks like Roland has made up a few positions. He's back up to 12th now. Good for him. Hard on the braking going into turn 1. Good line for Terminator going in through turn 2. Roland is just on fire, just plowing his way through everything, trying to get back his lost position. He's doing a pretty good job at it. Still not quite able to get past Terminator yet though, but he's not for lack of trying. As they come around turn 7 onto that oh, Terminator is sideways and into the wall, possibly. I couldn't see from that camera angle. Let's bring up his telemetry and see if he's got any damage. Yeah, there's a little bit of damage. Hopefully it won't affect his car too much, as he is now back in the 14th position. We'll go up to Demon Child in that 68 Dodge Dart. As they come around turn 13, back on the front straightaway to complete lap 5. Or start, yeah, complete lap 5. So that is Terminator trying to get past Demon Child. Oh, a little bit of liberal line through the grass there. No harm, no foul on that though. These cars are pretty tough, so an outing on the grass like that wouldn't really damage a whole lot suspension-wise. Might knock a little bit out, but nothing major. Let's take a little look up front again and see what's going on in the Space Bomber. He's kind of running a little solo at this point. Looks like he's lost a little bit of time on Yan San San since we last looked at them. And up front we still have Sierra XR8. Still followed very closely by brakes, good, by Diablo, sorry, good for him. Certainly making a race out of it. By no means a walkway for Sierra. Jersey Boy hanging back, spying them at this point. It would be nice to see Jersey Boy to get up there to make this a three-way battle. We have a drag race here between turn 7 and 8, going into turn 8. Quickly into 9, it's a tight little hairpin. Back into 10, which is sort of another little hairpin. Just a very, very twisty track as they come around 11, which turns into a big sweeper. Into 12, again, flat out. 13, flat out sweeper onto the front back straightaway. Drag race down. Oh, Diablo takes the lead. I'm guessing that 69 Camaro has a little more top end than that Chevy Nova. And Jersey Boy trying to make a move on Sierra as well. Yan San in the picture, back and forth. Leave this at the moment and go back to 7th. Old Mad Gamer. Still battling with Cold Blue Steel for that 7th position. On board with Cold Blue Steel. As they come around turn 13 to complete yet another lap. Race is actually going pretty quick. They're landing on some good times here. Hard braking in turn 1. Little liberal. Oh, a little bumping. I'll say a little liberal on the grass there, but even more liberal on Old Mad Gamer's rear bumper. Again, it won't affect these cars too much with that little bit of contact. Looking on the inside. Old Mad Gamer defending that position quite well. A little wide going out of turn 7. Gives a bit of an opportunity for Cold Blue Steel. But is running out of track, and Old Mad Gamer has the better line. Oh, side by side at this point. But that excursion onto the grass is certainly going to hurt. Right in through your screen, wow. Great shot. Brakes still back, trying to catch up to the back of the pack. That unfortunate incident. Looks like he is closing in though. Oakstone. Looks like there's a good battle going on here between, we got 5, 6 cars, all within the general area of each other. Oh, weight transfer. Oh, and that is Incredible Rick getting side by side with Oakstone. Incredible Rick by? No, they're still side by side. Oh, contact! Oh, that is unfortunately loses. Incredible Rick loses 2 spots on that. 3 spots, but yeah, he's now lost 3, fallen back 3 positions. Love that little shot there. Just coming in out of focus and then into focus. Oakstone has gotten past Terminator. That is for 11th position. Roland's up to 10th now. Good for Roland. We'll do a rundown here. First, wait for her Diablo. In second is Sierra XR8. Third is Jersey Boy SS. Fourth, Yan San San. Fifth, the Metronome. Sixth, wait for her Face Palmer. 7th, Old Bad Gamer. 8th, Cold Blue Steel 49. 9th, Schleprock. 10th, Roland XTC. 11th, Oakstone. 12th, Terminator TJM. 13th, Demon Child 147. 14th, Brakes. And falling back to 15th is the Incredible Wreck. Not sure what happened to him there, but oh yes, he had that. Take a look at the damage on his car here. Give me a second, and we'll bring it up. Looks like a lot of yellow. I'm guessing he did possibly tag that wall in that incident we saw earlier. Rock. One of the few Ford-powered cars in tonight's race. Seems to be very heavy on the Chevy. Mad Gamer seems to have a bit of room for himself now. Face Palmer again as well, still out on his own, putting in the laps at this point. Metronome. Face bomber slowly closing in on the metronome by the looks of it. That could heat up for a nice battle with 7 laps to go. Looks like Sierra has pulled away from Jersey Boy ever so slightly and is trying to run down Diablo after losing that first place to him earlier in the race. You can see the body roll difference between Sierra's setup and Oakstone's setup. Oakstone's Nova has had a lot more roll to it, especially under braking. Sierra seems much more planted as he is now on the rear bumper of Diablo. As they head into turn 8 and now turn 9. Again, if you're watching and wondering what's this all about, this is the Sim Racing Nation Historic Trans Am Series. Basically trying to replicate the original Trans Am series from the late 60s, early 70s. Trying to get the cars within, the limits of Forza as close as possible to what they actually ran in those days, and trying to obviously stay within the cars as much as possible. Unfortunately, Forza's given us hasn't given us all the the options that we need. Like the Boss, for example, is the 429 Boss, which obviously never ran, but we make do and we try and make the cars as even as possible, and some handle better than others, some are faster than others, so it all kind of tends to end out, even out. We try and make our track selection so that it gives both types of cars an opportunity to dominate from week to week. Or not dominate, but chance to win, we'll say. Anyway, enough of me babbling. We'll go back to the action. Go back a little further in the field to Cold Blue Steel. XDC is now well past Oakstone in that 10th position. Not quite sure what the distance between him and 9th is, but it looks like it's quite the gap, and unless Schleprock makes some sort of error, there won't be any battle for that position in the next 4 laps. Brakes has made his way up to 12th as he is passing Incredible Rick. back in 14th with Terminator not too far behind him. The sound of that Dodge Dart. Reminds me of a story that I was read to as a child by my grandparents. It's called Supercar, and from what I remember of the story way back then, it looked a lot like the Dodge Dart. Fond memories of that car in a way, I guess. See what is happening between Old Mad Gamer and Gold Blue Steel. They are about the same distance that when we left them. Metronome still seems to be by himself. Face Bomber's not too far behind, but I don't see a whole lot materialize in the next 2 laps between them. To Sierra and Diablo. This is the battle on the track at the moment. Oh, and there is some contact as Sierra is trying his hardest to get past Diablo. Diablo's having none of it though, defending the line well as they go into turn 8. Jersey Boy at this point is just sitting back hoping that they take each other out so he can get that juicy position. As they come in around turn 13, this is where that Camaro will certainly stretch its legs out and probably put some distance on that Nova. But it seems that Sierra's got that Nova dialed in for the twisty parts. It's much better through this tight section of 2, 3, 4, and 5. Looks inside, not quite close enough for that. Diablo's not really leaving the room either. As they come around turn 7 again. If Sierra had the top end, this would be a good place to try and outbrake Diablo and dive underneath, but he just can't pull up on him. He catches them during the twisty sections, but anytime it comes to seems to come to a straight section, he just doesn't have the top end to make any sort of move. As we're about to start the final lap. This week 3 here at Indianapolis road course. As they head into turn 1 for the final time. Look at the Sierra's lines here, they're just so smooth. He's got that line down perfect. Like Jersey Boy went a little wide there and has lost a little bit of time. He's back in 3rd. I don't think Diablo's having any of that though. He is just putting down his own line, putting down his pace, and not giving any to Sierra. As they come into turn 8 and turn 9. Oh, lag. Sorry, got a little. Oh, heart be still. Foolish lag. Thought for sure he was in the wall and his race was over, but things caught back up, and he's coming around turn 13 for the start-finish line, and the win is his on week 3. Good for you, Diablo. Second, Sierra XR8. Third, Jersey Boy SS. Fourth, Yan San San. Fifth, the Metronome. We'll just jump back to the Metronome as he comes around turn 13, followed by Wait for Her, Face Palmer, Old Mad Gamer in 7th, Cold Blue Steel in 8th, Schleprock in 9th. 10th is Oakstone. 11th is the Incredible Rick. Good. 12th, Roland XTC, who has lost a spot to the Incredible Rick in the last lap or two. 13th is Brakes. 14th is Demon Child. And last but not least, Terminator TJM, who had an unfortunate incident with the wall, and he had a good pace going there, which is unfortunate. So there you go, folks. That is week 3 all wrapped up from Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Again, visit our site simracingnation.com for any information on the series, and we will see you next week.